Did Legend of Slime just give us a free way to get diamonds? Let's see if that's true. We're going to hop into this time's faction war event. It looks like for once Village isn't winning, that's interesting, but let's hop in. I'm going to browse through all these rewards and see if the event gives us diamonds. This would be a first for Legend of Slime. They have never given us diamonds before, not even one. And also, speaking of fantastic rewards, if you have yet to unlock Love Cat, I do recommend dropping down your referral code in the comment section below. That way it gets seen and used, and if you are subscribed to the channel, I'll pin your code to the top of the video. That way it gets used even faster. And for those of you still watching, mark it on your calendars. I believe on the 7th and 8th of May, I'll be doing our first YouTube stream. I honestly have no idea if anyone's going to tune in. I'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully we get at least 1 or 2 viewers. That's honestly the goal. I'm doing it for the global release of Soul Leveling Arise, so do stay tuned for that. I upgraded my GPU just to be able to stream, so hopefully we'll end up having a very good time. And also, as a quick note for those of you watching, yes, the quote-unquote new Bluebird Saga is undefeatable. I don't think we're going to beat it. It looks impossible to do just like before. I don't think they've made any changes to the event at all, which isn't surprising. They literally just repeated it, didn't make any adjustments to the level. I'm sure most of you are probably stuck at the critical chance level. That's the one I'm stuck on. I'm honestly not giving this event much effort. Stage 4 is basically going to be impossible unless you get some crazy slime RNG and time your bonuses perfectly, which I'm sure most of you are not going to do. So it looks like we are stuck. We're not going to finish that event, and I really hope the devs do compensate everyone who bought the pass, because that is very unfair. I know they can't complain because they're pay to win, but that doesn't mean they shouldn't get the purchases they paid for. The event should not be this difficult. It was never this difficult in the past, so the fact that we can't beat it is clearly some fault on the devs. So I guess that shows you to never purchase these passes until you've actually completed them. Otherwise, you'll fall into the same scenario where you can't beat the event unless you spend diamonds for more bonuses, which is the most pointless thing you do. The Bluebird Saga event doesn't give you enough rewards to spend diamonds on the event, so please don't do that. It'll be a complete waste. I do know that's a pay to win issue, since they're the only ones who potentially could be spending diamonds on the event, which we'll debunk in just a second, but still that doesn't mean they should waste it. Diamonds are very expensive to get, one of the rarest resources, of course, because they give us magic items, which is the best resource we have in the game right now. It gives us a ton of damage on top of providing us some HP, which we do need, so definitely don't be wasting those. And so far I haven't seen any diamonds for our rewards unless I missed it, so it does look like we don't get any free diamonds. What a shame. Unless I'm missing something, let me quickly check. It might just be in our rewards. I'm going to laugh if that's what it is, so we're going to click this trophy icon, and yeah, it looks like there it is. If you're part of the 10%, that means you contributed the most amount of points. You'll be getting 20 slime tiers and 600 diamonds. That's honestly not too bad, though it looks like that only equates to half a multi-summon, not even half, maybe 3 summons, so you would have to do the event 3 times until you can actually unlock a multi-summon for magic items. That definitely does hurt a little bit. Hopefully next time we get at least 1000 diamonds. That way every 2 editions of the event, you'll get to do 1 multi-summon, but at least they're providing us free diamonds. That is a first. I hope they keep up this trend, since this has been the only way to get diamonds so far. And as you can see, you honestly don't need too many points to be a quote-unquote top contributor. Just make sure you do the event for every single slime you own. That way you ensure you get the most points possible. Otherwise, this time you could actually be missing out on some nice rewards. Over time, if this event keeps popping up, this would be a huge shame to miss, so please don't forget to do your event. Diamonds are definitely not easy to come by. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick update on the free diamonds. It's honestly big news. That was the last thing I expected. Then again, the last thing I actually expected was Bluebird Saga to be impossible once more. I wonder how they honestly expect this to be this event. I don't know if the devs have even tried it themselves. They should really playtest these things before they release. This is not a one-time issue, it's happened time and time again. I feel like Legend of Slime would be one of the best idle games out there, especially because it is so casual casual to play, and it's honestly fun at every stop, but these constant mistakes do make the game a bit unfun, so hopefully this is the last mistake we see, but I doubt that. We'll just have to wait and see. Though with them implementing factions and constantly doing them, I wonder if they're going to keep doing this PvP style event in the future. It does make for a fun time, and speaking of fun time, although this event is all about happiness, it clearly gives us sadness and dread. I do recommend you check out our glitch video that's all about the Bluebird Saga event. It should give you a few tips in order to actually beat this event. By beat I mean stage 3, since stage 4 is likely impossible, though you can try and let me know. What we did just now was one of the glitches, constantly spamming the boss, building up rage sacks. Again, all this is covered in that video, so be sure to check it out. And I'm still waiting for some actual real late game content. Hopefully the devs do finally add it in. Pushing stages isn't that eventful anymore, at least for me. We are currently now on Merciless 2. I totally forgot to put out an update, I'll do that shortly. But yeah, I hope the devs add something that we can really enjoy. I still say a prestige system is a way to go. I think it suits perfectly well for the staging Legend of Slime has. Since we're really limited on how far we push, we hardly make progress day by day. We need big updates to make a big push, otherwise we gain 1 or 2 stages every time we make that new upgrade, so we will have to see. That's the one thing I'm really clinging on to, since the game is basically complete for me. The only thing I can do is the daily tasks, and then whatever events do come out. Otherwise, there's not much else for me to do, and you can definitely tell that from how many pickaxes I have. I just don't stay on the game long enough to actually use up all these pickaxes. I try my best not to use the quick mining feature, but it's so hard not to. It's so convenient. I know I'll miss out on those magic items, but sometimes you just have to value your time. I really wish what they would do is lower the amount of pickaxes you get by 3 times, and then up the rewards 3 times to equal it out. That would make mining so much less tedious, so if the devs are listening, please do that. Lower the amount we have to mine, and up the rewards. Basically balance it all out, so we don't have to suffer in the mines, because honestly, this has just been so painful. I'm at the 270,000 depth mark, so I can definitely say I am sick of mining. So yeah, that was it for today's video. I don't think I missed anything. There's free diamonds now, so we can all rejoice, and maybe we'll get some sweet compensation for the Bluebird Saga event. If it's not to everyone, hopefully for those individuals who purchase a pass, since there's no way you can get that final reward. Even though it's not really a big deal, you should still get what you purchased. Slime stones are still useful, and it hurts not being able to unlock this. Anyways, that was it for me today. This is Zaf signing out.